morning, friends. Today I'm recording part two of my video of how I record my songs. So, as I said in the last video, that I'm making a song called The Submariner, and it's about how people do their jobs on a submarine. And I've experienced in that because I sailed in submarines for quite some time. So, like I said in the last video, you got to write about what you know and what interests you. So, my interest is telling the stories. What I'm doing today is I'm recording the bass for the song. I've already got the guitar recorded. You saw that in the last video. And this one I'm going to do the bass. I'm not a bass player, and it's very simple. All I do is I just play the basic roots of the chords for each chord that I'm playing. So as you saw in the other video, I'm on capo 3. So what I have to do is I have to interpolate exactly what notes that I'm going to play for my song. So because it's capo 3, then you have to move to play the equivalent without a capo on your guitar. So I'm going to be doing that right now. So what I was playing was the chords were E, D, A, and E. And so after I interpolate them, I'm playing G, F, C, and G on the bass. So we're going to get at it. I'm not going to show you the whole song. I'm just going to show you introduction to me playing, and then I'm going to show a picture of how it comes up on Pro Tools, because I'm sitting in front of my computer right now, and the nice part about that is I'm actually getting to see my recording and see how good my timing is that I'm on the bars mark in Pro Tools. So anyways, I'm going to get to recording the bass line for the song. I just want to give a shout out to Kevin. And yep, I do have a little bit of a double chin there, my friend. But summer's coming, and I do a lot of outside work. So stay tuned, Kevin, and you'll see the double chin will be gone in no time. Thanks for pointing that out. Appreciate it. So you're not going to hear this because it's all in headphones. So that's why I'm not going to keep this video too long in that part. But then I'm going to show you how it came out afterwards. So, anyways, I'm going to start playing. So the instrument I'm playing, this is my Gretsch bass, and I bought this in Renfrew, Ontario, at a store that was called Mill Music. It's just recently closed as a Long and McQuaid has opened up. But this is a beautiful guitar. I love playing it. It's easy to play, and the sound is spectacular. And I highly recommend a Gretsch guitar. They're beautiful. I love them. I have 4 Gretsch guitars, and I love playing every one of them. And I'll show you more of them in the near future. Anyway. Hi, friends. So what I've done is I've recorded my bass track, and now I moved on to gain staging at this point. So I'm going to show you how that's done. So this is a VU meter. VU stands for volume unit. And so when the bass track's recorded, you can see the track right there, and it's recorded twice. So it's bass high and bass low, and that's where the meter is right there. It's a plug-in. And so what I'm doing is when I'm playing this, what I'm doing is I'm making sure that this needle right here doesn't go past the red line right here, because then it would be just too loud. So I move it down. I move this gain line down until this needle stays above the red line. Then it's not going to be too loud. So I will do this on both these tracks, this one right here, the bass high, and then the next one, the bass low. And then that is my gain staging done. Then I move on to my next step. And the next step is doing some equalization. So I have a Pro Q3 right here, Pro Q3 plugin, and I open it up, and this would be the bass high because that's the high frequencies right there. And what I'll do is I'll put a nodule like this one right here, and then I'll raise it up, and then I will go across this spectrum of these frequencies to see if there's any really bad sounds, muffled sounds, anything that needs to be taken out of the mix so it doesn't sound bad. So really, I'm cleaning up any distortion or anything that happened to be in there from me playing the guitar. So that's the second stage. I do that on bass high, bass low, and actually I do this on every single track in Pro Tools just to clean it up and get any noise out of there. And then we'll move on to the next step. So my next step is compression. So this is a standard plugin. I believe I got it free from Avid Pro Tools. And it's really easy to visualize and to see everything that you're doing with the actual compression. So this is my go-to compressor. So what I do is this is going to be a kind of a slower song. I'm kind of in the folk genre, folk alternative, things like that, and it's probably gonna be a slow attack right here and a slow release. So I'm gonna select those, and then I'm gonna listen how they sound. I'm gonna choose here maybe the clean, a crispy sound, warm, depending on how I want the song to sound, or thick. It could be a really thick bass. And I'm gonna check for the movement of this needle right here. So it's sort of bouncing back and forth and only to about 5, maybe not even to 5. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to adjust this threshold, bring it down, and watch that this needle bounces back and forth. And a lot of it is also by sound too. So I do this with headphones on just to make sure that, I'm hearing everything and I'm not hearing any other distraction like my dogs or anything making noise. So I do all this with headphones on, really high quality headphones, studio headphones. And then I do the compression and to where it really sounds good. So as per the equalization, I do this at every stage as well. So I will be doing this for this particular song. So that's that initial stage that I wanted to bring in and show you guys how at first I record the acoustic and then I record the bass. But before I've done a lot of that, I've had to find out what my beats per minute are going to be. And I will, try and, I'll play my guitar and I'll bring in a drum track, Addictive Drums, which is a plugin in Pro Tools. I don't have a real drummer. I don't have a friend around here that plays drums or anything. So I use the Addictive Drums and I bought it, so I own it. I own that particular plugin. So any of the beats come from there, I own, and I'm picking them out. And a lot of times when I'm working with the producer and engineer that's teaching me my course, he'll help me and we'll do add some fill-ins with the drums or some extra things like this particular song. Also I have some percussion instruments playing in there. Right now it's just tambourine. I don't know if I'm going to keep just tambourine, but I do know that I'm going to add some cowbell. So I did buy some cowbells. I've got a couple of them and I just, tap them with a drumstick in beat, and then that adds to my song. So that's where I'm at right now with my song. um, I'm going to be recording more as my song progresses, and I just wanted to do this just to show people how this is and how this works. I didn't know anything about this a couple of years ago until I met the music producer and engineer through when I submitted some lyrics to Mental Health Association of Canada, the New Brunswick branch. I submitted some lyrics, and it ended up being a spoken word track. There, it's on my YouTube page if you want to take a look at it. It's called The Corporal. And then ever since then, I've been taking the course and learning how to do all this stuff myself. So, it's come that I can get my songs up to, where my instructor and I will probably, like, one of the songs was we only spent an hour, the two of us, perfecting it. So I'm really happy with that because I'm in year 3 of my course. Anyways, that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope it's not too long. I hope you've learned something. And if you've got any questions, just message me, and I'll see if I can answer them. Anyways, thank you for watching. Take care, and I'll talk to you again soon. Bye now.